All right, Haffro City back here with another motivational video. Oh, it's kind of bright out here. Anyways, well, I'm here in Long Beach, New York. It's here middle of June, and of course I'm still unemployed and still enjoying myself. So I wanted to keep adding videos about these things that I've been doing while I'm out of work, and just to make life a little bit better. Things that we slow down and try to understand what do we do each day, and focus playing guitar, singing songs. Imagine that. I sat around and sang for 3 hours and felt amazing. Anyways, but I want to cut to the chase. I wanted to do this entry to talk about voice to text. I don't even know what it's called. I tried to Google it. I couldn't figure it out. It's on WhatsApp. You push the little button, and it records your voice, and it shows up as a text, right? So is it a voice? I just looked it up. I don't know what they called it. But anyway, you get the point. But anyway, instead of like sending all of, a lot of things, because I would wake up in the morning, especially during COVID, and I feel like I had so many friends being like, Afro, are you okay? Like, just want to check on you, everything good, and like, you alive? And I was just like, I didn't feel like it, I was just not feeling well, and I just felt like my phone was the last thing I wanted to spend any time on. I just wanted to be left alone and just be sad and be able to kind of just to have to accept that as being, a state of mind that we could all just be fine with. It's okay. We don't have to be super happy all the time and positive. Like, things were pretty bad. But anyways, let's not focus on that. What I wanted to say was what a great thing that this option is. I know it's probably been out for years. I mean, I'm just kind of getting around to it. I knew, my buddies, Tomas and his brothers were always doing it at Carnival when we were down in Brazil, just like send a little voice message and you can listen to it. And now I feel as if, I sat here, I think I sent out about, 9 or 10 of them today. And I just, you push your thumb down and you talk into it, and then it's kind of like an instant voice mail, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But I think it was just so, important that a text message is just not the proper way to communicate, especially with a friend or family member, someone that you care about. A text message is just something, it can be unfortunately misconstrued. You can't put any inflection or feeling, and then with punctuation, a lot of things get lost in a text message, And certain people have a dry sense of humor, and maybe you're joking, maybe you're not, but I think what could be better than just recording your voice for a minute? And I was just catching up with a friend that I hadn't talked to in a few weeks, and I'm just like, hey, listen, man, I was having a really tough time there, and end of March, beginning of April, even into May, I was sick. I had a lot of different COVID symptoms, and I didn't feel good, man, but now it's June, and wow, I'm out on the beach, and, we had a bunch of good times in St. Mark's in the East Village in New York, and just sharing from my heart, hey man, things were bad, but they're looking better now, and I miss you, and I miss your wife, and I miss your girlfriend, or whoever it is you are, or whatever you guys been doing together, and I miss us spending time together, and I love you, These are things that are kind of hard to just say to someone to the face, like, hey, I love you, all right, buddy. It just makes it a little bit awkward. I don't know why we as a human species can't say I love you. Some of us say it more than others, but I mean, it's something, and if it's someone that you truly love, just say it. And it's easy to say it when it's just like a voice memo, Like, hey man, I love you, I miss you, and I just want you to know I care about you. I know I've been out of touch for a few weeks. I just didn't feel good, and I didn't know how to react, and we're all kind of dealing with COVID in a different kind of way. And mine was to kind of isolate myself in a way. So anyways, I just want to say that I spent all morning just sending out different voice memos or voice to text, whatever the hell it is. And it felt great. And then I got a few messages back, and just to hear people's voice, the enthusiasm. And it's just so easy to do. Remember how much time we mull over texts? And then these texts are sitting there, and if it's maybe something that you didn't necessarily like, maybe someone wrote something to you that maybe you took it the wrong way, or, they were trying to say a joke, or you don't know. There's so much lost in a text. And I feel like that is our standard of communication here. June 2020, how do I get in touch with someone? Let's text, right? You should only use a text message when it's you're at some loud bar, or you're at a concert and you can't hear, right? Oh, hey man, I'm up against the fence next to the the Nathan's hot dog stand. We're over here. You know, come meet me. You know, just a quick little blip. Hey, man, I'm here. Hey, are you out? Cool, come meet me. This is it. Just a quick little, like, let's communicate so because it's too loud. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just send them a nice little voice message? Let them know how you're doing. Like, hey, brother. Hey, sis. Hey, dad. Hey, whoever it is in your life that you obviously care so much about, but sometimes it's hard for us to express it. So let's express ourselves at the end of all the fucking coronavirus bullshit, you know, like, we all felt bad, you know, and I feel like maybe some of us had it worse than others, and we don't want to compare who had it the worst. We all felt negative, you know, and depressive and dark and, you know, hopeless, you know, and even when we had a lot of good things going for us, which I had, but I still, you know, had those moments when I would like, you know what, there's people, I could, with my amazing cell phone, I could contact anyone, any of my friends in the whole entire world at any time, right? And I didn't do it. I didn't spend any time. I'm just like, I'm sad. Like, I don't want to. You know, I could FaceTime anyone in any country, and we could have a face-to-face conversation. I didn't want to do it, right? I just felt sad, down, depressed, hopeless. Like, is this thing ever going to end? Do I care? You know? I don't know. I don't want to go back to those thoughts, really, because I'm really feeling happy. But wouldn't it have been nice just to get like a little voice to message to voice, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Someone tell me. Can someone leave a message, you know, in the comments, if this ever goes online, leave in the comments, what is this actually called? You know, I like WhatsApp. And, you know, you just send someone a 30-second little blip being like, bro, I miss you. I love you. I'm sorry I've been out of touch. But I'm wishing you and your family the best. You can hear the sincerity and authentic nature of my emotion and my care. Like, I care for you. I love you and I miss you as a friend, family member, whoever it is. Like, just express that. And it's so easy to do. It's so fast. So this is really just my tip, life tip. You know, use these. It's so easy. You wake up in the morning, just knock them out, right? You know, you always see, oh, I got all these emails to write. Oh, these texts I need to respond to. And I'm the worst one. I'll just spend days. I'll just like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm going to be like a quick responder. Oh, no, you know, no, Haffro's not the quick responder guy. He takes 9 days to respond to a text. You know, if someone takes that long, that's fine for me. But is it that hard just to be like, hey, man, sorry, I'm eating shit right now. I don't feel good. You know, I don't want to talk, but I just want to let you know that I acknowledged you. I got your message, and I want to thank you, and I love you, and I want to take care of you. With a voice message. So anyways, I'm here in Long Beach. Let's kind of just do a little 360. I got my trusty flounder blanket. I got this awesome umbrella. I'm like, oh, maybe I should bring an umbrella to the beach. That's another thing. Like, whoa, what an amazing idea. So anyways, we're here in Long Beach and having a great time. And there's a little 360 view. And everyone's kind of boozing, having a good time. I don't know how you start drinking at 11 o'clock. Oh, golly. You know, so I got to head back to the city tonight. But anyway, we're going to peace out with that. This is Haffro City saying, what was I going to say? Don't text as much. All right, text is an emergency. You know, do that voice messaging thing. And you're going to say, I think our lives are going to change. I'm going to make a point to just try to send the least amount of texts I've ever sent in my entire life. All right? I'm going to hold you to that, Haffro. All right. Peace and love. Deep diver.